Good evening, ladies and gents. We have a couple of matches lined up for you this evening. One is the match of last night. It was played... Hey, that's weird. 1 second. See that there's still something wrong with my Urban Terror. It was played at midnight between Poland and Australia. And, well, I was told, shoutcast this. So, I always follow orders. So I'm looking forward to see what this game is going to bring us. After this, so this is obviously going to be a demo, so nice and efficient, nice and short. We have Team Argentina versus Team Italy, a Group B match. And after that, possibly, at least if UK can find a fifth, because that was their problem last week. We will have a game between UK and America. Still have my graphics ready for that. So ready and locked and loaded to shoutcast this. Before I continue, I would quickly like to thank Pretzel, who is our latest subscriber. So together with Sailor Moon, they are keeping the fort, keeping this show running. And without further ado, let's go on into the game. We are going to start off with Austria by, of course, Team Australia. It's Team Survivor. Their usual choice of game. Please work, and it will work. Let's check if I have calm camera mode set. Well, it's going to work anyway. There we go. Okay, so Team Survivor. Both games are Team Survivor. And, well, we've got Shans, Davo, Hypers, Howler, and a new name, at least a new name for me, Dabido. But fantastic to see that the Australians have enough to field a team. I don't know if Dabido, by the way, is new, but for me he is. Good start here by Oz. Oh, by the way, the GTV demo, well, we just saw it, it was made by Rafa, so we have him to thank that we have something to cast before the live matches. It's Disco Marek here with 2 kills, but he will die here to Howler's LR300.
Anyone need support?
Thank you very much. That's a lovely sound. J Crane Fair. I hope that I'm pronouncing it correctly. I tried it twice. Appreciate the subscription. Really appreciate all of the support that we get during these Nations Cups. And as usual, I'm just going to say it, all of the money that we get will be spent on either improving the stream, so that could be hardware. Nicely done here by Hypers and Davo, finishing off the second round, 2-0, or it will be spent on prize money. So who knows, maybe somebody's crazy enough to arrange another knockout or something like that. I'd be up for casting it. In the meantime though, it's 4 against 4 and Redka as well as Terraz. Andrea, I should say. Dabido, 3 kills there in a row. And doing tons of damage to his teammates, to Kaitek and Disco Marek. But he will die to Dabido, and if I'm not mistaken, though, that was 4 kills there by Dabido. I think the GTV is having a tough old time updating, but it looked like it was 4 kills. Aggressive push there by that Australian player, dislodging Nishvidic from the corner. It seems like it was Howler. Howler switches over. Oh gosh, well, okay, he will get some health. But it seems like it's Dabido who will be last one standing, taken out by the long-range cult of Beretka. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting follower mentions now, apparently. Nevertheless, thanks for the follow. You are very welcome to join this streaming community. Beretka here pushing in slowly but steadily. Gets 2 kills. Can't secure on that third yet. Nishvilic here will take out Howler. And it's, well, it's not exactly all square, but it's 3-2, if my GTV is not bugging. Yes, it's 3-2 in favor of the Australians. Some quick fire rounds here going towards the Polish. And we'll drop down and nade center. Andrew has the first kill. And Shans has to run back, try and survive, get some health. But the hunt is on. Dabido will manage to return 1 kill. But Disco Marek, also known as... Jesus, that name. Tetrahydro. Seriously? I'm just going to call you Marek. Square, by the way, to mention that. High-tech here, dodging bullets like it's nobody's business. Beretka will die here to Dabido, and he will clear up shop. Very nicely done. Australians winning their first round after losing 3 in a row. 5 minutes into the game, and Howler can't make up his mind if he's going to push. Pushed straight into the grenade. Shan's also low, so in comes the push of the rest of the Polish. And Dabido stops the rut at least, but the push keeps on coming. But they have managed to get back to 70%, both of them. Kitech here going to seize Hypers. By the way, guys, these players are playing at incredibly high ping. I guess that the server must be somewhere in America or something like that. The West Coast. Seems like that might be the most fair. But nevertheless, Hypers with his S-rate will connect. Ping 200. Beretka, the MVP of Poland up to now. Well, together with Marek. Taken out. Seems like Kitech, Taras and Nishvilic are trading a little bit compared to their compatriots. But Howler has been taken out as well. Always a horrible position to be in, either medic and be well, obviously they can hear that you're medicing and probably are susceptible to push. Nice. Oh my gosh. Unfortunate for Shans that he didn't manage to finish off Marek, but still tons of damage. Dabido very accurate. What the freak was that, Beretka? They are cornered and the push is going to come in. The pincer movement from Team Australia, and well, a flawless victory. Very nicely done. Back in the saddle. 2 rounds. Oh, it's unfortunate for Dabido. Hyper's trying to get a nice angle here.
Red team wins.
Well, hunting for some Polish people who have already died. The gap once more 3. Nice nade. It sounded like somebody was there, Nishvidic, but and a good push there by Howler, because his teammate who was esserating Nishvidic missed the first shot and could have taken a lot more damage by that long range Colt. Kind of a ridiculous gun, to be honest. Recoil really making it a very prime choice by all of these good players. Shan's last one standing, going to face off against Nishvidic, and BRTK has been spotted, it seems, or was it a pre-shoot? Oh, that's so unfortunate that he couldn't connect. Would have taken BRTK down to, well, death, to be honest, and then it would have been 1v1 with both players still full health. Nevertheless, Poland win another round, and the gap back to 2. Shan's not spotted BRTK, and he's down to 2%. Takes... Ooh! So, BRTK will be brought back from the brink of death. 2% was all he had. And Shans and Davo not medicing just yet, and they are wasting valuable time. In comes the Polish push. Not quite yet, but they have taken central room. And also the man advantage now. Davo, the only Australian player who doesn't have a positive KDR. That also really means that the Polish are winning the vital rounds. Nice shot there by Hypers. Back 4-3 now. 3-3. Nice aggressive push. BRTK down to 10%. Chance should be pushing. Oh well, actually he knows now that only one bullet would do the job, and it's back to 3, and the halfway point has been reached. So still the gap hasn't been more than 3. Whoops. That clipping of that statue makes some work. But let's be honest, it's never going to get any work done. Even if people are going to revisit this game 20 years from now, that statue will never be worked on again. That's what we've got HD being worked on as we speak. Shans and Davo have it all to do here, with 4 Polish players trying to secure their 6th round. Shan still has a decent amount of health on him, and is a very dangerous player, as you can see just looking at his KDR. Long range LR300, Kitech connecting with the helmet, and it's 8-6. The Polish haven't been in charge on Austria here at all. But of course the nitty-gritty and the most important rounds are being played right now. This, by the way, is a game from the group of death, for all of those who haven't looked at the tables just yet. The group of death consists of France, Poland, Australia, and Nordic. Kill as well. Oh my god, 3 in a row here by Marek. Davo with 23%. Disrupts the med, but nice try. Well played by the Polish. Incredibly well played. Wow, I'm surprised that they didn't even med in between, but nevertheless, well played by the Polish guys. One round difference. Poland, of course, already played their first match. They lost against France. And let's face it, if they lose this, tough all time getting out of the group stages. After losing 2 rounds, the Australians get one back. Good aggressive push here by Nishvidic, but... Oh. What the frick? I don't know if it's lagging for you guys as well, but we're back. No idea what that was. Don't forget that Poland reached the quarterfinals, or was it the semi-finals last year, and actually ended up 4th overall. So Poland a very strong squad, at least last year. It's been some time that Australia have been a force to be reckoned with. After their grand final 5 years ago. Down to 10%. Howler knows exactly what the percentage is. The Colts will secure the win. Very well done here. The Australians... Australians? Yeah, I guess that's correct English. Sorry, my brain is a little frazzled. I played a snooker tournament today and well, I got quite far, but unfortunately that includes playing for 7 hours non-stop. Reached the semi-finals, played against the winner, and lost obviously. And I guess that the beer that's currently going through my veins is not helping either. Red calling a timeout. I wonder if it's a tactical timeout. No ping issues, that's for sure.
Blue team wins.
Good awareness there by Marek. And this is the advantage, guys. Time skill 3. Time skill 10. There we go. Didn't waste a second. The teamwork of Poland isn't really... I mean, they are standing in each other's way, etc. It's kind of... Oh my god, great shot there by Kaitek. Secures the man advantage, but loses it instantly. Vidic dying to... Great flank there by Kaitek, but his teammates are failing all over the place. Oh, poor guy. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, misses that shot as well. So unfortunate. Although, nevertheless, even if he would have gotten that shot, the pushback would have been enough to secure that round for the Aussies. 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining, and it's looking like it's going to be a tall order, to be honest, here for the Polish to win. Oh, that could have been great. In fact, that was great. Now Shan's opting for a different angle of attack for his second victim. Oh, Kaitek was looking in the right direction. They should be able to handle each other now.
Team wins.
4 rounds the difference now, less than 3 minutes on the clock, and don't forget that this map can be slowed down. Get some scoped weapons at all the corners, or in fact a Colt 1911, why not? A battle of the SR8s. Taken down to 50%. Taking another one down to 50%, but has to push now. Secures 1 kill. Assists with the second. But in comes the flank, and this is going to be curtains for Beretka and Team Poland.
Red team wins.
Well done. The Aussies have secured their own home map. Obviously, this is Team Survivor. The second map will also be Team Survivor. Ready and lined up for you. Once this game is done, don't forget that we have a live match for you. Argentina versus Italy.
Red team wins.
If that is being played, that is. And I think it's 1.5 hours later that we have UK versus USA. Pray with me that both teams have enough players. The pressure's off. The Aussies are going to rampage here through Kaitek. And we will have one more round. Obviously the score is kind of exaggerated at the moment. 15-8 was definitely not what it would have ended at if the Polish weren't forced to play a lot more aggressive. I think that the gap of 3, which also wasn't the whole time, is more representative. Nevertheless, we'll have one extra round even. That gives me a couple of seconds to look at how Max Verstappen is doing in the F1. Still terrible. Red team wins indeed. So, congratulations Australia. Very well done. Well, I mean, it's always, there's also pressure to, what is it? To enforce your lead. I guess that's, those are the words that I'm looking for. In the meantime, I'm looking for the demo and I found it. Once more, demo provided by Rafa. We have him to tank. And we are going to Tohunga, the choice of Team Poland. And let's see if we have any subs. Kaitek, Andrea, Nishvidic, Disco Marek, Beretka. No, still the same players aside from Inepti Inepti has been subbed in for... Not alone Inepti, Saz as well. So it seems like Howler has been subbed out, as well as Hypers. Yeah, Howler and Hypers, the double H's, have been subbed out for Inepti and Saz. And Saz already showing why he has been subbed in. 3 kills, no deaths. But Saz does die here first. And it seems like a Polish push gathering some speed. Dabido not standing. Dabido, I should say. And Dabido, Dabby don't. 1-1 all square. 1 minute played. That sounded like some helmet popping. Shans and Davo here on the back foot, and the Polish showing who's boss here on... Oh god, I forgot what the name is of this map. That's terrible. Tonga, god. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm also quite rusty. Loads of nades being tossed over to each other, but no damage just yet. And well, that's what the curse of the commentator does. Instant death. Very well placed there by Shans, who has actually been recruited by the NBA. Not a lot of people know about that, but
Blue team wins.
and we have, oh, it seemed like another timeout, but that was just some laggy, pixelated graphics for you. So 3-1, starting to look like the Australians don't have a reply here. And I wonder if Inepti is feeling too good about his score. 2-5 at the moment. Ooh, how did Davo hit him?
Red team wins.
Wow, I would have loved to see that from Davo's perspective. Those vital couple of shots just to slow your opponent down, and then from the other angle, surprise. Can share at least that one of the opponents goes into the tunnels. Oof. That's so rough. I mean, the high ping making that Dabi do is still hittable, even though he passed the corner. Inepti here has it all to do. 2 versus 1. And he nearly got Beretka there. Beretka on a roll, making up for Kaitek's score. By the Aussies, taking care of the hotel. High-tech will clear up the hotel, and now Davo can surprise Nishvilic, maybe? Check your corners, Davo. Very nicely done, and to be expected, to be honest. So they are keeping within contention, the Australians. Just one the difference.
Team wins.
Oh, I see that that one follower actually was our 1250th follower. That's really cool. But let's focus on what's really important, and that's this game. Kitek hitting every single bullet that's his gun.
Red team wins.
Switch! Well, there we go. 5 minutes into the game, and still very little between these teams. Oh, even though I have the feeling I don't know, from my perspective it seems like the Polish are still playing better. Also, if you look at the scores, the number of kills, I should be saying, it also seems that way.
Team wins.
But that means that the very nitty-gritty rounds are won by the Australians. Now the Polish get one back, so they lead by 2. Good aggressive nades here at the hotel. The Reds can't hit Inepti whatsoever. Good aggressive push here by Saz, making sure that Inepti can get the kill. And that was the only death for the Australians. Nearly a flawless victory there. Polish not yet been able to show why they chose this map for themselves, because all of a sudden it's all square, 6-all. Oh, excuse me. This is always terrible. I feel it coming. Such an ominous silence before the storm, and in comes Nishvic from behind to secure that 13th round here. Let's have a look at the scores. Tetra, also known as Marek by me, not too up to speed. But Davidu, Saz and Davo neither. And it's really Shans and Inepti who are securing the vital rounds here for Australia to keep within contention. But looking at the number of kills, yeah, the Polish just seem to be better. But the Australians just winning the more difficult rounds. Could be experience, but I don't really think it is, since the names like Dabidu, Inepti and Saz are new to me, and I have been around. Nevertheless, good to see some new blood in the Australian team, especially if it's especially since make sure that your teammate doesn't survive. Excellent nade there. Versus 2, and yeah, I guess that this is a good tactic. Pinpricks are not what you need.
Red team wins.
Yeah, well played here, flushing out the tunnels, and it's 7-8. Still very close here with 11 minutes remaining. You would want to have a bit of a buffer in your home map. Don't forget that since they already lost versus France, this could be curtains unless the Polish get to be...
Hello, I'm a scammer shocked face.
Oh, well, thanks for your donation nevertheless, Sashka. Didn't see what the donation was, to be honest, so I'll have to have a look at that in a second. You're not a scammer for me, let's put it that way. I think it was one big misunderstanding, since you really did donate loads of money for loads of events, which I am still very pleased with. Oh, unfortunately there for Andrew, he couldn't finish off the second to last Australian player, which was Shams, but Beretka and Nishvilic will stay alive here, making it 8-10. Thanks very much, Sashka. That's a very generous donation. 10 euros. In the meantime, we've got Andrea versus Saz. And they will meet up at hotel. And it's hotel... Oh, well, never mind. I wanted to make a really, really bad joke. And I'm not going to do that. 3 rounds to difference. So the Polish finally getting up to speed here. With 9 minutes remaining. This is the time that you really want to get up to speed. And Beretka, great awareness, knows where Saz is, and will take out Shams as well. Will he medic up Marek, or will he block him to death?
Team wins.
Very well done here by the Polish players, and well, the difference that 3 rounds can make. Push here at water tank by the Australians. Dabidu is still alive there, and Kaitek incoming from behind is clearing up everybody. 3 kills there for Kaitek, and it's Davo. Oh gosh, that's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. So, 5 rounds to difference now. The Australians have it all to do. This is only their first match, by the way. 2 against 2. Kaitek still alive. Going to try and secure the kill on Davo. Well, does get the kill. But yeah, exactly. Davo gets the kill as well. Bled to death. 4 rounds to difference now. And an aggressive push here by Team O's over at water tank. And Andrea's nade. Tight to perfection. Also being scouted by the NBA. Yeah, I know. Urban Terror is the gateway to being scouted at the NBA. Now, if only we would have baseball bats so that you could knock grenades back, then we would also be a scout. Oh! Marek trying some suicidal tendencies. Kaitek and Nishvilic holding the line here at water tank. They are very low though. Inepti should... Ooh, okay, Dabidu incoming. That's 1. That's 2. But Kaitek with 90% will make it 15-9. Come on, Poland. It's always nice not having any skin in the game. You can root for anybody. Didn't expect that push there by Shans. Ooh, Andrew seemed to have some 999 issues because he wasn't reacting to being shot at all. 1v1, Nishvilic down 20%, but Davo will spot him. Ouch. Ouch. Jesus. 7 rounds the difference now. Okay. Well, this is done and dusted, isn't it? So we're going to have a draw here. And in 9 minutes we have the live match between Argentina and Italy. Eight rounds the difference now. Shans gets the opening kill, but Dabidu also dying. Good angle here for Davo to at least make sure that push of the Polish won't from that side. Nicely done. Clawing one back into double figures, but still very, very safe. 5 minutes remaining. We've been averaging, well, 27 rounds. So that's nearly 2 rounds per minute. So theoretically it's still possible. But to see something very special here by the Aussies. And Saz is doing loads of damage, but no kills just yet, and they still get away. He will be medded up himself. Kind of unfortunate timing for Andrea to be reloading, especially over there. Saz at least gets 1 kill. I don't know if he got a second there. Dabidu versus Marek. Ow. Ow. And ow again. Okay, balls to the wall aggression here from the Australians. That's all that can solve this riddle. They do just what's needed, but losing some players as well in the meantime. Shans and Inepti. Inepti last one standing versus Beretka and Marek. Marek down to 12% though. Inepti gets the kill on Beretka, so Marek will die here. Very well done here. Inepti, Jesus, that name. Can't say it tickles something in my brain, but this level of play is not from somebody who has just picked up the game a year ago. Saz and Davo, the lesser players, at least on this map. Oh yeah, it's Davo. Sorry. Everybody told me last year. Davo. I'm still going to be calling you Davo so often, mate. I'm sorry. So 2 minutes 40 remaining. That's the difference. Kitek versus Davo here. Davo should know where Kitek is. Great awareness, gets the kill. Nicely done. 2 minutes 20 seconds. That's less than 1 round taken out. So in 2 minutes we will have a short break. I'll turn on some music, get in contact with the captains of Argentina and Italy, and make sure that we have some more matches for you.
Red team wins.
13-9. Polish still pushing very aggressively, a flick out of the Aussies. 20-13, done and dusted. Keep on playing, but everybody knows that this can't go to a draw. Deserved win for the Aussies, and a deserved win for the Polish as well. Even though I have to say I wasn't that impressed by how the Polish have played in Austria. So I was going to opt for the SR8. Unable to connect, unfortunately. Just reloading, remedding, ready to push. Nicely done there by Inepti and Kitek. Last one standing. Davo and Shan's going to go on a hunt. Kitek giving away his position for Davo. And from behind, yep. 2%. Well done, Team Poland. Well done, Team Australia. Very good game. Appreciate Rafa hosting the demo. I don't really know why it was worth shoutcasting the demo, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. So I still really appreciate it. I just expected like some miraculous comeback by Australia. That wasn't in the books though, but it was very enjoyable. Once more, thanks for the subs, thanks for the donations, really appreciate it. And I see that some graphics are just not being shown, like the event list, but that's not working. Okay, I'll get back on that a little bit later. Appreciate all of the viewers. We'll be back with some live matches in a couple of minutes, to be honest. So stick around, enjoy the tunes, and catch you later.